Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft, and whoa, that was strange. Okay, yeah, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft. I'm here. I've got some boxes set up because little birdie has told me like my shop is out. Like I've always been low stock because items sell quick, but yeah, now I think I'm out. So I've got these guys set up. I've been trading chests. Like I actually had to turn these farms back on because I traded all of this and then I traded all of these at the same time. So all that I had left was down here. This little farmer guy's been doing a lot of work for me, and we're good on some emeralds. So I'm hoping to get these guys working. I've got some spares. Bank on his Shulker Adventures have been finding armor and tools, and I've just been buying those off him as an easier way than usually starting with nothing. So we'll go with that. Let's go check the shop real quick because I want to say it's pretty empty, which means we probably made back all our diamonds we paid bank. And what the? Dang it, Freddy! It looks like Freddy got his back. Dang. Does this go on the entire way? I bet it does. Beautiful tunnel with Miner Bank's face everywhere. And the lag is kind of crazy today. Yep, all the way to the end. Thanks. So I guess that's our payback. Before I go to the shops, I'm gonna clean this up. Alright guys, just got done dropping off all the heads in the trash can. Don't want those staying around any too much longer. I really need to build a trash can in my base area. I don't know why I don't have one of those right now. I've got a couple overflows for the farms and stuff that I've been using as a trash can, but I need a legitimate trash can. And it may not like hurt to put a couple of trash cans around spawn either. But yeah, close it in on our shop. I have a ton of armor stands that I think I'm just gonna give away once I restock the shop. So like, yeah, maybe like if you bought a set of armor, grab some armor stands. But let's check this out. Okay, yeah, we have 2 boots left. No pants. 1 chest plate. No helmets. No elytras. You see, I didn't even take the diamonds out. I need to put new elytras in. Even Banks has come and refilled this thing for me. Just because the demand was there and I wasn't meeting it. No pickaxes. No axes. No shovels. No random item. Maybe I'll take this out because people around Spawn Town sell sea lanterns, and we have that 4 spawner farm that does a way more efficient job than I do. So maybe I'll just stop selling the random stuff and I'll put armor stands in here. No bow, no sword. So literally out of just about everything. I have 2 boots and a chest piece left. That's it. So looks like I need to do some work in here, but this isn't where I wanted my focus to be today. Today, we're actually going to be, let's see if I can take us over there real quick. Let's go this way. We're actually going to be working at the iron farm, which was private that we turned community-based. So let me fly over there real quick, and I'll bring you back. Alright guys, so we're closing in on the iron farm. And it's just a simple single cell farm with multiple cells. I think we have 8 cells in total. So this is what we've got here now, and this thing is going to be going through a big redesign. We wanted to make it look better, be a little bit more efficient than it actually is right now. Oh, and you can see we have golems dying as long as it. See, that's Bando's base right there, and he's close enough. It actually loads his most of the time, so iron flows at a regularly good pace. And as of right now, this is the only storage these farms have. We're going to fix that. What's this? Oh, I guess maybe a villager up there was being used for trade. So we're going to make an actual iron farm storage area. And I'm thinking we'll do it in the middle. We'll do it about halfway up so you can AFK this area if you want to, especially if Bando's not on. Um, and we'll use some item elevators to get it up. I want it to be really modern looking, glass looking. I don't know what the design for these guys are going to end up being once they get redone. But I'm going to go with something. Hopefully it looks good and people will use that whenever we convert these guys over. But right now, I need to go back and get a bunch of supplies because I was being stupid. I didn't do that. Okay, I came back with supplies and I actually did some of the more boring parts, such as placing down the ice paths and measuring out where quote unquote the center is. The farms are like 1 or 2 blocks off from each other, so finding an exact center wasn't right. So it's close. It's not really gonna matter that much because every farm's getting a rebuild or rebuilt, so they're not cobblestone or something like that. But as you see here, I've got the item elevator up. This is basically going to be the height of the floor, and this is going to be a center pillar. So the actual storage area is going to be a circular area with 4 landing pads so you can fly in. I don't think we're going to be able to do another portal, which kind of sucks, but we're really close to Bando's base, which is really awesome looking. Oh, and I need to make sure I sort out squidding because squid are spawning in the farms. But anyways, yeah, he's got another portal, and I don't want to mess with his nether portal. If I can get a portal to link up, I will. But if not, it's just gonna be a fly into base or fly into thing. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna be a half slab floor, just so we don't have to worry too much about lighting. Or do I want to do a glass floor? A glass floor might look really cool, so you can kind of look down everything. All this dirt you see underneath the farms, we're going to be tearing it out. Once the farm's up and going and I've got storage, we'll come through and we're going to tear all this dirt out. So it would be kind of cool to be able to look down and see all the items. Of course, this high, I don't know if you would actually see the items. And there's my dog. I mean, at second I hit the record button. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You having fun? Uh-huh. There you go. Crazy dog. Anyways, I'm going to decide glass or half slab and get the dimensions of the circle done. And then I'm going to bring you guys back. Alright guys, so the answer to the floor was right in front of me the entire time. We do both. Just a hybrid floor. And it actually, I think it's going to look really good. So we're going to have a smaller circle in the middle that's going to be glass. Now this is going to come up and through. I'm not really sure how high it's going to go yet. I don't know the ceiling. I guess it all depends on how many chests we want for storage, because they're going to be stacked up. I am going to make the bottom chest, instead of a full double chest, it's just going to be a shulker box. So that way we have the free store in Spawn Town. So if anyone wants to like fill the store up in Spawn Town, they can just come here, grab a couple shulker boxes full of iron, restock the shop, and bring them back, and it'll start filling them up again. So I think that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, I'm going to finish putting this floor in, and then I'll get the item elevator height figured out. And then I'll bring you guys back when we start the actual walls and the storage sections. I got some help. Bank got on, helped me. X is over here, helped me. They're down there doing the ice pass and everything. So that's a lot of help. I haven't done the redstone for that stuff yet. I wanted to make sure I had this storage in place before I started rigging it all up. So yeah, this is coming along quickly, and this isn't a very big build, so it should be done rather quick, especially with 3 people working on it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish doing this floor and bring you guys back. Alright guys, we are back, and it's been days since that last clip. This jumbled mess you see right here is kind of really only half done. So yeah, lots of work. Let me show you how this is going to work right now. Okay, so you have your golems. They're going to die right here. Their items are going to fit in here. I need to place a new hopper down, or a next hopper, to get it all started. I've been waiting because I wanted to make sure I had some kind of storage ready up there before I started attaching the farm. The dispenser will shoot the items out the ice path. Because of our world, it's a little weird because we have ink. Because squids, it's just this one farm. They do not spawn in any farm. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm always over here. I'm just not close enough to activate those two guys. But anyways, ink, iron, and poppies will all come flying through here. And then originally, you can see over there, I had the two ice paths converge and meet in the middle. And we'd had the single thing going up. And then I realized all this sorting and stuff for the redstone up top, it was just a nightmare. It added like an extra 10 blocks to the ceiling, and it looked weird. So Bank was here helping me. I tore it all down. I feel bad for wasting Bank's time with all the help he gave me, but it just looked bad. So it's tore down, and I decided each cell will have their own elevator, except for the poppies. And we'll explain that a little bit more. So iron, poppies, ink travel along this line. And then when they get to about here, I've got a sorter in the water. Like so. Which is a pain. Oh, it looks like I am flying. Yeah. Yes, I am. Okay, so yeah, there's a sorter right there. Let's see if I can actually land this guy. A sorter right here, and this sorts out iron. Now, I know I didn't need to do the overflow sorter, but it's just what I do. So the iron gets sorted out, and it goes into this item elevator. Now, the redstone for the item elevator is really cool. It's by a guy named Mobius Fett. I saw his design on a Discord chat I'm in with him, and I really wanted to use it. So I'm going to credit him, and I'm going to link him in the description. Hopefully I don't forget. If I do, Mobius, remind me. I'll put it in there. And this thing is super fast. I have the repeaters on 4 ticks just because I wanted a slower travel for the iron up top, so you actually get a chance to like see it. So the iron gets separated from the poppies and the ink sacs here, and then goes up. Now the ink sacs and the poppies continue through here, and then right here is where the ink sacs get filtered out. And with those, I've just got an upside down dispenser right there, facing down at the bottom. We don't have enough of it for me to really worry about lag and destroying it in either lava or a cactus. So I'm just spitting them to the bottom of the ocean. And 5-minute span, the 2 ink sacs that we probably have will have despawned. I'm not too worried about lag there. And then here is where the poppies are going. Poppies are going up this center row. I don't have storage for poppies yet. So that's kind of what I'm worried about. I might just put a bunch of netherrack in the center thing and light it all on fire. So right now we're just kind of destroying the poppies until I can get the center done. But let's go up top and I'll show you how that's going to work now. So up here I've got all the little chests sectioned off for each farm. Now it's not this section and this section work that farm. It's this section and this section are going to be for that farm. I also noticed since the Bando, his base is right there, he loads this one farm like all the time. None of the other ones get loaded. So in order to evenly spread that farm, because that farm is going to be an overflow rather quickly, we're going to do an ice path that circles all the way around. I kind of hate how low this thing hangs, but I needed it because I needed one little drop. So it is what it is, and it works. That's the big thing. So we have the items come up this thing. They do a drop and a turn, and that was important to get the water flow in the correct direction. I needed it to ride on the outside of these hoppers. So when these guys are full, they go straight past it. They go real slow, but they'll go straight past it, catch up, and move on to these guys. And same thing's going to happen. They'll move real slow, and then they'll take off, and they'll go to these guys. And everything's just going to keep circling around until all these items are full. And then iron's just going to keep looping around until it despawns. Because honestly, I don't think we're going to be able to fill up all the chests. I only have 3 here, but I've decided to add a 4th one. So each farm is going to have 16 chests. And let's face it, these little single cell farms, they're not mass production, so I don't see these guys filling up. The poppy elevator, I think I'm gonna change this glass actually first. We've got so much clear glass everywhere else. This probably should be a color, maybe like black or something like that. But these guys are gonna go up and into the ceiling, and I'm gonna have like 4 chests in the ceiling or something like that. Store poppies. They're not that big of a deal. Only a couple players would really need poppies, so I'm not too worried about those. Up there, I probably will have something to destroy the overflow poppies. Probably a cactus or something like that. Maybe lava. Lava might be more efficient than cactus, just because lava will only take up 1 space where a cactus takes up 2 because of the sand. But that's what we've got so far. I say it's half done because I've got 1 item elevator for iron done, but I've also got the ink separation and the poppies done. So all that's left is linking up the other 3. And now that I've got that all worked out in my head and an example right there, it should be easy. If anyone else on the server is going to help, hopefully they kind of see that and they understand to maybe join the ice path right there. I color coded it. You can see everything's blue and black until it gets right here. And to me, that's to let me know that it should only be poppies and ink sac that come through here. So that's where we're at so far. I'm going to bring you guys back when all this other redstone is done. And trust me, this episode's probably going out a little late because this was a lot of work. It doesn't look like it, but the trial and errors that we've had here were a lot. So I'm going to finish up this redstone as quick as I can. And then I'll bring you guys back when basically we're doing some decoration here, making this not look like a UFO platform. Alright guys, it just started to rain. I've got Bank over here. He's helping me work with this. He's knocking out the outside of this guy while I've been working on the inside. Don't mind how square these guys are. They're going to be curved like this one. This is the finished project. But it relies on his archway outside to kind of get these things set up. So we're just waiting on that. Next, I'm doing a ceiling, which is a little complicated because I want to do a dome, and then the inside of here is not really circular, so I might just follow this same circle path and dome it up here and have these outer areas not circle, kind of like just squared off. So, and I'm really sorry if you can hear the loud exhaust driving by. The noises tonight have been crazy. But yeah, I think this is day 6 or 7 of me working on this project, and I'm ready for it to be done. That's why this video has come out so late. It's just so much work. I mean, we've got this finally worked out down here, and it looks amazing, and it works properly. We've got no iron in here. The problem right here was if you overflow these ice paths, which we can because our dropper and dispenser circuits are super fast. Iron will end up in this middle circuit, which is not cool. But now that we've plowed through some hard testing, the regular drop rates, they don't do that anymore. They all ended up in their correct locations in the corners. So, yeah, I'm going to keep knocking some stuff out. Bank's going to keep knocking some stuff out. And I'll bring you back when I get a little bit of the ceiling in. Oh man, guys, this is probably a giant jump cut. But there we go. We still got a little bit of work to do on the roof. But, oh man, this thing used so many resources. Took so long to do. If you look at the little runways, they light up. Oh man, this was a tough build. Again, it took forever to do. Here's the inside. I absolutely love the inside. The inside actually kind of has a story. So me and Bank really kind of struggled with the design, and we just basically kept feeding off each other. Somebody would put something down, I would put another thing down, and so on and so forth. And then we came up with this theme using the item elevators. We didn't want to go, since everything down there is ultra modern, and for some reason it feels super framey in here, and I think it might be my lights. I might have to have an on-off switch for those guys. Maybe attach them to a daylight sensor or something. But yeah, so with everything being super modern down there, oh man, that frame rate. Oh man. Anyways, we wanted the up area to maybe be kind of like a overgrown area, like maybe as players on the map, we found this torn down iron farm, and with technology we rebuilt it up, and so the technology you see is down there, and then we left the main housing area intact. So we have these overgrown leaves here, and the story is the poppies come up through this item elevator, and they just ended up, there's so many poppies, they overtook this area, and they grew into one massive tree that's punching its way through the ceiling. All this stuff, all the item elevators and things are working. I'm not really liking the frame rate I'm getting from that. That's just not cool. I'm going to have to figure out a way to turn those guys off. As cool as it is to see them go back and forth, it's just too much in this area. This area is a lag fest as it is. We got so much running water right there. We've got all these little farms, all these little item elevators. This might have been just a little bit too much. But yeah, I wanted to call it an episode here because this is taking so long to get out. Oh, and for people who are using the farm and you want poppies, we are saving them. You just click this, and they should be in this chest. And there's the poppies. So, yeah, I wanted to get this episode out to you guys. It's been way late, and it is kind of way framing until I get out of here. But such a hard build. I pretty much need to thank Bank because he came in and really upped the game on this exterior of this build. And I think this is just an amazing looking build. Let's just fly right through here. I mean, I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out, and it's not even fully done yet. I mean, he's probably spent all day working on this roof, getting the design right, making sure we have enough light and all that stuff. So, yeah, thank you, Bank. But I think we're gonna end it there, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And until next time, guys, see ya.